being disingenuous, bro, and I don't.
No. I'm just literally. I am paraphrasing what Trump was saying. One of the main reasons.
Okay, wait.
Can I just finish?
Let him finish.
Let me just finish.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Just let him finish, and then we go.
Go ahead.
Okay, one of the main reasons for the senators was to entice Americans to consume local.
Wow. Who's that? Getting racial up in here.
That's cool.
I don't like Barack. He's one of my arch enemy.
No, to say people being scallops are
That's
aggressive.
a lie. Don't do that.
I'm kidding, Barack. I like you, man.
Hey, you can't go all gay on us here.
Everybody's so creative.
El Normo, stop it, or else I'll ping AJ in here.
Whoa,
He's
AJ.
here. He's here. No, I said AJ's name. No, I said AJ. He came right in. Let's pack this.
Oh, shit.
Let's pack this Jew up, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
do that.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Bro, that was literal. Yo, dude, that was perfect.
Okay, but I'm gonna go on mute the whole time.
Mute up.
And then I'm gonna come in with like a glorious
El
comment.
Normo.
I'm gonna be like,
You come in like a reign of terror.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Got
Bring
it.
it. You want to go?
Go.
Bring
El
it.
Normo, when was the last time you went to synagogue?
Yesterday.
You're a liar. You're such a liar.
No, man, I go every day.
You're not religious, bro.
Dude, I'm religious. I don't
You're
know if
not.
I'm perfect. Dude, I went yesterday.
You don't believe
And
in God, bro.
I believe in God.
Oh my god, you guys got like a whole fucking bit. Chill
You want me
out.
to teach you a prayer?
Dr. Prince, what do you think of this guy?
Moja ani lefanecha.
Please.
Melechai v'kaya. Shehechazata bi nishmati.
Oh my god.
What the heck is going on?
Okay, so
Casting a spell.
let me help here.
DMX gonna give it to you.
Yeah,
He's gonna give it
it's
to
a
you.
Talmudic spell.
Somebody is gonna move their mind up in here. Up in here.
Heavens above.
Wu-Tang,
We got another true
on your brain.
lady of the Jewish community, Danny. Welcome, Danny. Everybody.
Cornbread, potatoes, hash browns, and
I
maters.
love
Give
Danny.
me Yash. Give me the mic. Take it away.
They want us to come up and chill with baby Steve.
Yeah, from the home of the.
What's up, Fred? Where you going, bro? Fred?
Trapaholics mixtapes.
Wait, Shabazz, how are you doing that? How is the quality so clear? Like, what software are you using? Because every time I put my thing on music mode, it sounds like shit.
ODB. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yam, shimmy, y'all. Give me the mic so I can take your wall.
Somebody said, hey, Steve, when you gonna pay for this child support?
Who said that shit?
Big Mama's in the chat. Tired of chasing you around this. Yo, dude, are you a dead dude, bro? What are you
Big Mama.
Baby Steve.
Damn, bro, you can't be doing this with your
Oh,
baby
no, I ain't
mama.
never seen no letters.
Nah,
I ain't never
bro,
been served.
Cook.
I ain't never seen.
If Big Mama said it's yours, it's yours.
I ain't seen no DNA test.
So you ain't seen me calling your fucking phone? She said.
I don't understand what's happening.
I'll change my number. I'll change my number.
You want to call
And
that
if Big
phone?
Mama and if Big Mama Jesse approved a room like this,
It's crazy.
I'm with it
She
too.
said what she said.
She said what she said.
Money is
Mm-hmm. You better handle your responsibilities.
So what's going on tonight, Goo?
Nothing much, man. Just chilling, man. I love hearing black voices late at night.
I know you do.
Early in the morning, it's a bit much, though.
And Jewish voices.
Has anybody ever told you that you're a black bitch, Goo?
Yes, they tell me all the time.
How y'all feel about that helicopter that just crashed?
Hold up, that man, he black?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
How did he crash?
Fucking black.
Did they
I'm
say?
black, dude.
It just fell apart in our Europe.
Yeah, I can believe it because of what Trump.
American cheese on white bread.
Yeah, that's crazy.
From the waist down.
From the waist down.
Sue claims he thinks he's black because his mom was from the DR.
Yeah, they have African descent. Non-negligible amounts.
Not trivial.
No. You just disagree.
Negligible and trivial.
Brock.
Negligible is that's not small enough to disregard. Same thing.
Hey, man, how you meet DMX? Like, tell that story, man. What was you doing that day? He smoked crack.
I was at McDonald's and I came up to this black man and I said, "Can I take a selfie with you?" He said, "Fuck you." And I said, "Oh, my bad. What's your name?" He said, "My name is Earl." I said, "Well, can I teach you a mantra?" And he said, "What's that?" And I said, "Riboinoi shaloiloim." And he said,
That nigga sound like Macho Man Randy Savage.
he said, "What does that mean?" And I said, "It means master of the universe." And he said, "Are you master of the universe?" I said, "No, it's a mantra for relaxation." And he said, "All right, dog, let's take this selfie."
No, he had to stop, drop, shut him down, and open up the shop. That's how he met him.
Oh, no, Ja Rule was
Yeah, look at my PTR. That's me and DMX at McDonald's in Chicago.
X is one of the greats, man.
Oh, yeah, he did. He used to get a lot of crack and shit from Chicago.
From El Normo.
He used to come to Chicago to smoke his crack.
Yeah, but he was flipping, he
You know
fell
what?
in.
You can't get up.
You don't fuck with John
El
Rule
Normo.
bad that he
Listen, let me tell you guys something. El Normo is the clubhouse equivalent of DJ Vlad. 100%.
Vlad is Jewish.
Listen, he cozies up to the blacks, but in reality, he actually despises them and just uses them.
No, I love we're not.
No, you don't.
You know, I do.
No, you don't. You're a Jew.
No, I love them. I hate you.
Right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
don't
hate
do
me.
that.
I hate you.
We're having, no, this person right now that's talking is trying to. What are you trying to do?
Dude, you
Trying
just
to
drink and
create
get shit-faced drunk every day.
We're having a conversation.
Dude, you get on Clubhouse drunk every day.
No,
every
listen,
day,
no,
dude.
But he'll be sober in the morning and you'll
But
still
he's
be
drunk.
stupid.
No, but he's
Every day, though, it's fun.
You want to come at me? I haven't done anything to you. I haven't
There's
said
nothing wrong with
anything
being drunk
wrong.
every day.
But you're.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like
But dude, you're gonna kill your liver, bro.
You're pulling that out of your fucking ass.
It's okay.
You're drunk right now. I can hear it in your voice.
No, I'm not.
It'll regenerate. All you have to do is take a break for 2 weeks and it'll grow back.
No, you're a complete piece of
That's
shit.
easier said than done.
No, you just drink a lot of water.
Noted.
Like people figure. Like,
You just
David
gotta massage your
Bobadilla-
temples. That speeds up the growth.
David Bobadilla has a drinking
Like
problem.
whatever. You're so.
Hold up, Dr. Jazzy back, y'all. Dr. Jazzy
what are
back.
Oh, look, it's Steve Apple.
Steve.
It's Steve Apple.
Steve.
What are you? What
Okay
are
to
your
be an
flaws? You
alcoholic.
like it in the butt?
Hey, Steve Apple.
Don't you let him talk you out of being an alcoholic. You be the best alcoholic you can be.
Hello, how you doing, Mr. Steve?
Exactly.
Pour me a drink and we'll talk about it.
Fuck out of
Steve
here.
Apple.
You get a lot of fatty tissues in your liver.
Yeah. Okay. It'll grow back.
That's a fact.
Steve Apple, tell us why you think God doesn't exist, but somehow God still gave you Israel.
Since I've heard my name 10 times now in 60
Steve
seconds.
Apple.
Since I've heard my name 11
Steve
times.
Apple.
Since I've heard my name
Steve
12
Apple.
times. 13 times. Since I've heard my name 13
Steve
times.
Apple.
14.
Bro, goo.
Since
Say
I've
my
heard my
name, say my name. If no one is around.
Just say
Go ahead.
hello. I'll just say hello to
Motherfucker said
everybody.
open the door is crazy.
Happy Thursday.
Happy
Happy
Thursday.
Thursday, Steve. Happy Pesach.
Diego, what's up?
Happy
brother?
Pesach, El Normo.
Come up, Diego. How you been doing, bro?
Diego, why do you think the Jewish God slaughtered all the firstborn children of Egypt?
Yes, very important subject. You want my honest opinion? You want like the kosher opinion?
I'm just being facetious, you J-word schmuck.
Well, it was a reciprocal tariff against the Egyptians because the Egyptians put it on the Jews.
Well, I can tell you the facts are that he slayed them because it was snowing. They needed a way to get around.
Is the word pharaoh connected to the word phallus?
Tonight, I may be the only one who got it. I'm with you. You're in the zone.
Why would you think you're the only one who got that mama joke?
Because nobody else responded.
Okay, hot take. I think God was absolutely justified in killing every firstborn in Egypt.
What's up, Shasha? How you doing, girl?
Isn't it just a metaphor or a euphemism for ego death?
No, it's history.
That nigga, a certified groupie.
Was that like the first Planned Parenthood or something of Egypt?
No. But Samson was the first suicide bomber.
And you're black, right?
Yes.
Yeah, man, how the hell you a Republican in Chicago?
My dad was a cop. What do you mean? All cops are Republicans. They got a deal. They're in the canning business. African, Puerto Rican, Mexican, African.
That is
They
not
can people. What are you talking about?
Talking about the recycling business. You never pulled up on a double homicide and saw more Democrats than you've ever seen in your life.
Wait, say it again.
How the fuck can this guy have...
We all know the
How
Republicans
does
don't
he have
kill
a
each other.
photo with Ron Paul? He's got a photo with DMX. What is this?
Yeah, who is this guy? Who's this guy who donated all this money to Ron Paul's political campaign when he ran for president? This guy, Doge! Doge them all!
That's cap. I call cap on that. What a proof.
I will say this, though. If Edmund, if you were running in my local district, you'd have my vote.
Damn, I like him too. How come you and I agree on something?
Do you hear that, Edmund? You've got the minority vote.
Well, I'm running for the 16th Illinois Congressional District. If you want to send $5 to my campaign right now, the Cash App is John Z. Kitover.
Like a city.
How did you put that flower on your picture?
It's called an emoji. You hold your PTR, then you select your little emoji. See, I'm going to do a smile right now.
But it's not going away. It's just stuck there.
That's an eye roll. It's not a smile.
Oh my god, you speak emoji.
All the kids are speaking emoji these days.
No, that's a laughing face.
Is there an apple? Steve, can you pull up an apple? Oh, there's no apple.
Steve Apple.
Everybody's got Apple phone these days.
It's because it's the fall of Adam. Everybody has descended into a steaming pile of excrement known as hell, aka Clown House.
After the fall of Adam comes the winter of Eve.
Yeah, Adam Sandler was a pain in the ass.
His new movie looks so stupid.
That guy makes so much money, man.
I know, he was best friends with Diddy.
So, El Normo, I was trying to find the documentary you made, Driving While a Black, and I can't find it.
You said it wrong.
No, I think I said it correct. Where can I find it, man? And where was the ceremony held where you won the award from the NAACP?
L.A.
Oh, Los Angeles. Oh, nice.
Dave Leno gave me the award.
Get
He
the
was
fuck
funny
out
about
of here.
it. Yeah, he did.
You're a liar. You
No, it's
lie. You lie like one breathes, man.
No, it's
You fucking
totally
lie.
different. Dude, everybody was there. Everybody was there. You can think of. Jay Leno is really freaking funny when he's not like on TV because he goes a lot deeper and bluer. He's really funny. Look up some tapes of him. He's quite funny. You could probably look up a tape. You look the tape up of him or footage of him. At the NAACP Image Awards. Maybe it's on YouTube. I don't know. I've never looked for it.
He lies like a porn star.
Ooh. I remember Andrew Young. Jada Smith was there.
With or without hair?
Oh, this is a long time ago. She had her normal hair. She was good friends with Tupac.
So what are you gonna do, brother, when these Trumpomaniacs come running up on you?
Were they?
Yeah.
He was sort of scrawny. I guess maybe being an artist was part of his compensation. That guy was so prolific.
Hulk Hogan.
I hung out with his mom, too, for quite a bit. In fact, she's my kid's godmother.
You made your kid's godmother Tupac's mom?
My wife decided that. She a Fanny. She really loved my kid.
Are you still married, Norma?
If you think for once.
I know a lady that was there in the jail, and this is real. When Asada got busted out.
Sada is not a Fanny. They're different.
I know, but when Asada Shakur got busted out of jail, this lady was in jail with her, and she said they did really land on the roof, and they had guns and stuff.
Hey, bring up Amos. Bring up Amos, guys.
Yeah.
In the audience.
She's still.
Bring up
She
Amos.
Waking up.
She speaks in
Amos.
Cuba.
So what's it? I gotta ask to all the Jew haters here in the J Word Whispers, what's it like spending 4 years talking shit, but yet they still have a country? It's not going away, and you've accomplished nothing but waste your fucking time and your life.
Country's bigger and stronger than it was.
I don't think there are any Jew haters in the room, Doge.
Sounds like Kentucky.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's wasting life.
Really?
No offense to anybody from Kentucky, by the way.
Brock, what's your new favorite candy?
It would be Brock, but
Amos.
it's not spelled the same.
Come to my home.
Went in from New Orleans.
I host.
Almost.
My baby is drinking in.
So wait, Concrete, you're actually a Caucasian pretending to be a black man?
I always thought you were black.
I guess that matters much over an app, doesn't it?
Almost, why don't you go back to your coexistence room?
Need people to come to my home for it to be a home. The Palestinian and the Israeli and they talk on the microphone when I was talking.
So what's up with all these IDF Air Force pilots and retirees signing a declaration to cut a deal with Hamas? I mean, how unpatriotic.
Give us your analysis of that, Norm.
I haven't read about that. There's tension between the current government.
I'm a good Jew.
There's tension between the current government and the military.
Do it, Amos. Do it.
Are you a good Jew? Now you say you're a Jew. Are you a good
Dude, I'm a
Jew?
good Jew.
He's a good Jew.
Well, is it authentic tension or is it just superficial tension?
No, I think it's deep. It's an issue.
But the article's like a weird bait and switch because then it goes into how they are letting down the hostages, and so I don't understand the complaint. If what the complaint is that they're not going hard enough, but they're complaining about going hard enough. It's the weirdest news article.
No, they want to cut a deal, and they don't give a shit how many terrorists we trade for the remaining live hostages, which is a defensible position. And the government is saying we just want to put pressure on Hamas until they want to make a deal.
Norm, will you concede that Israel is founded on terrorism?
The opposite. It's founded on Judaism and enlightenment.
It's founded on love, don't you know?
What's the Irgun? What's the Stern Gang? Like, what were they doing?
Why do you ask?
Are they terrorist organizations?
I can't see any connection.
They were Jewish defense organizations. What's terrorist about it?
But did they engage in terrorism?
Is this like a time travel conversation? Are you going back in 80 years?
I'm probing Norm. Give me 1 sec, guys.
Do you even know what was happening around the world at that time? I mean, it's a ridiculous question. Everybody was fucking around.
Doge, stop twerking for a sec. Wait a second.
I'm just saying, let's go to Pakistan. Let's go to India. Let's go all around the world. 1945.
Did they not?
Trujillo a dictator?
Did they not engage in terrorism?
What terrorism?
What terrorism? I love that. That's his
You're gonna
catchphrase.
play fucking stupid now, you fuck.
No, I'm not playing stupid, man. We fucking won. Get over it. Go on to your next issue. You have no connection to this conversation.
You're right, I don't.
I mean, what about the culture in the Dominican Republic? Have you seen the videos from the nightclubs in DR? Oy vey!
From the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking you to answer objectively.
Yeah.
Man to man, Norm.
Objectively, thank God we have the land of Israel. Baruch Hashem.
But were they terrorist organizations, Norm?
I'll have to study it.
Did they engage in terrorism? Did they use
We'll have to get back to...
the Jews? Did they fight on behalf of the Jews?
Okay, so yes. Who blew up the King David Hotel?
What the hell is going on?
Why do you ask?
Now you're picking at a scab.
Wait, what do you mean, why do I
you mean
ask?
ever engage in terrorist activities?
Did
ever?
you? Who, me?
No, he asked if they engaged in terrorist activities. I was asking ever.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I would say the answer would be unequivocally yes, because I would say that any group of people...
There's an honest Jew.
I would say that any group of people that took over and eventually established new government in a country had to conduct terrorist activities because they didn't have it originally. Doesn't that make sense or no?
But we had it originally in 3000 BC. God promised this to us.
Yeah, but then you didn't. Then we didn't have it for another 2,750 years or whatever.
See, you guys are just denialists. You literally you're J-word whisperers. You guys are J-word whisperers.
Hey, dumb fuck. This is called nuance. We're having nuanced conversation.
Oh, real politic? Okay, well, let's talk about war and politics. But you guys are just fucking angry because you don't have your own ethno-state.
Hey, fucker.
There's a comment in the group chat by Abby there's a comment in the group chat by Abby who I absolutely love. Was Washington a terrorist? And I would say he wasn't classified as a terrorist, but he was classified as a revolutionist, and he was classified as a traitor. And there was a contract by Europe put out on all of the people who signed the Declaration of Independence. They were all considered traitors, so I would say yes.
Guilty of treason. What about the Whiskey Rebellion? I'd say that's kind of like terrorism.
I mean, have you ever read the Declaration of your own country where Jefferson says at this very moment the Germans are coming to kill us?
Okay.
And that's a very important point because
I think Norm. El Normo.
My point is this. Our point is this. This is our position that even if there were terrorists among us, there's been terrorists amongst Americans too. Okay. A lot of terrorists. The only ones.
I think El Normo's refusal to answer the question directly shows that he knows.
Well, which group are you referring
If you've ever been to Tel Aviv, you've been to the Irgun headquarters.
I wouldn't I'm not opposed to studying the incident, which I'm sure the true account is different from whatever you have in your mind.
How about alleged?
But I'm grateful.
No.
But I'm grateful. Yeah. But I'm grateful for every single Jew who fought for the state of Israel. I'll say it again. I'm grateful for every single Jew who fights for Israel, who fights for the Jewish people, who fights so that we can live and exist.
It's a simple
Especially when I come up, I know, and I'm giving you a simple Jewish answer.
It's not a no.
Thank God for every Jew. Thank God for
going
every
on a
Jew.
fucking diatribe.
Well, you know why?
I
Because
asked
it's
you to
painful
answer
to
the
you.
question.
I'll tell you again.
I asked
I'll
you
tell
a
you
yes
again.
or no.
Thank God
yes
for
or
every
no.
Jew who fights
A
for
yes
us.
or a
And
no.
I wish I could have
It's a
given
simple
more.
yes or no question.
Right, and I'm
Are you
giving you the
thankful for
answer.
It's a simple yes or no question.
Thank God for every Jew.
Strzok?
Thank God
Mr.
for
Strzok.
I don't know who that is.
Jew hater Bauer.
There's a daughter who said that she raped her own daughter and filmed it. You didn't
I
see
don't know
that?
who that is. Thank God for every Jew who fights for me.
Is that a? Are you projecting, Diego?
He's the settlement minister.
The Jewish communities in Judea and Samaria? Is that what you mean? The hell is a settlement? What are you talking about?
Israel, then why did they call it
You're in and out of, what do you call it?
You're in and out of a J-word hate whisper matrix,
You're in and
Diego.
out of your signal.
Even Benjamin Franklin didn't use his real name. He had to go under the pen name Poor Richard's Almanac because he was afraid.
Who blew
And
up
Benjamin
the
Franklin was a rock star even when he went back to France. You know.
Okay, all right.
I said normal.
you
If
wanna
the West
study-
Bank didn't belong to Israel, then
Goo,
why-
if you go back to the Dominican Republic, are you gonna be an Afro singing star?
To Israel. Why else would they call it a bank?
No. I was born in America, you fucking
that's like
schmuck.
a joke.
But you're black.
Italian bitch.
You were born in
No,
what?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not black?
Anyway.
Were
No.
there ever any terrorists in the Dominican?
Did you just not get braces?
It's the people who are obsessed with Jews are a fascinating bunch of people. It's a whole psychological.
It is. It's a whole neuroticism. It's unbelievable.
It might be a psychosis.
Look,
yeah, I'm looking.
El Normo, will you?
I mean,
admit
you're
that the
fascinated by.
El Normo, do you have a time machine and are you a terrorist?
Was the bombing of the Kitover terrorism? Yes or no?
How familiar are you with the details of the King David Hotel? Have you read any?
Have you ever been there and seen an amazing wedding?
Answer the question. Why don't you answer the question?
Because I want to know what it is that you're referring to, and how much you know.
Yes. Which part of the King David Hotel destruction are you referring to?
Oh my God.
You know, it's like
Only the really damaged side.
For somebody who has half a brain to talk to somebody who has a tenth of a brain, it's unequal here.
You are so
You won't
patient,
even answer
Norm.
the
You're like a
question
saint.
directly.
Well, I'm not a saint. I'm just a Jew.
Same thing.
Isn't it amazing, El Normo? Maybe you've actually convinced these J-word whisperers to love the J-word.
I think they already did. I think someplace deep in their soul, they're terrified that we are who we are, and that they also know who we are. You know very well who we are.
We learned to stop worrying and love the bomb.
You know, if you were a real Jew hater, you'd just be fucking apathetic. Who gives a fuck? You wouldn't let the Jew live rent
Let me
free
tell you
inside
something.
your head
This
24/7.
fucker Doge sits in a
You have to
fucking
kill.
room
You have to
with
kill.
like 17
your
phones.
head.
He's got
Yeah.
3
Fuck
iPads,
the Jew inside your head.
90 other fucking phones, and he goes to the rooms on Clubhouse and streams.
Put them in the oven.
I'm not taking anything you fucking say seriously.
Why do you care about that?
What,
Because
comedians
it's ridiculous.
comedians
He
can't
does
be
this for a
funny?
living. It's just so stupid. Why do you waste your time doing that?
Are you projecting?
No, because I don't have 17 different fucking phones and go on Clubhouse and fucking stream rooms like you do.
The point is, I'm recording stupid people like you. That's why I do it.
You complimented my intellect the other day, you fucking liar.
I complimented your intellect because you're a geneticist?
You
Are you
absolutely
taking
did.
it back? Are you taking it back, John?
You're a eugenicist, you stupid low IQ fucks.
No, I'm not.
What's wrong with being a eugenicist?
Are the Dominicans terrorists?
Yes, they are.
Oh my God, it's an honest Dominican.
thought about it?
This
What do you
isn't
think is
a
going on?
JQ question. We're talking about an individual incident.
I'm talking to you. Why are you obsessed with Jews?
This isn't
Do you
about Jews.
Have you ever thought about it? I'm not saying it is. I'm asking you a personal question. Why are you obsessed with Jews? And why do you think you and other guys like you are obsessed with Jews? What's the deal? Have you ever thought about this?
Can you answer the question about the King David Hotel bombing?
I did answer it a minute ago. Now I'm
No, you
asking
did not answer a single question.
I said I am willing to look at the detailed historical account of the incident and then make a judgment, which is what a grown-up would do.
I highly doubt that you're not aware of these details.
Okay. That's a separate question. Now I'm asking you...
I'm not
why
aware
do you
of the
think-
details. I know nothing about it.
I know they're obsessed with these things that they bring up all the time.
It's their imaginations projecting. They have nothing better in their lives to do other than to use a time machine projection device known as Clown House to make political points for their own stupidity.
But so they know 3 things about Jews and they bring them up every chance they get, and they think that they're being insightful or clever or.
Should I know about this hotel? Seriously. Because really, I don't know anything about it.
Well, that's because you're an American and you're not a Zionist.
Why do you think you're obsessed with Jews? Tell us. AJ, where's AJ? Why are you guys?
Didn't he not say he wasn't obsessed with Jews, or did he not say that?
He didn't say that.
I'm not.
Okay.
You didn't say that, or you saying you're not obsessed with Jews?
No, do you think I have Jews on my mind all day long?
Yes, most of the day. At least once a day, you're thinking about Jews, and I wonder why. Like, I don't think about you.
That's true,
I
Goo.
never-
You're a little like heavy on that, Goo. If I must say myself.
Projecting.
That is a projection, dude. You fucking run clubhouse rooms with your Palestinian girlfriend every fucking day.
Yeah, but my positions are reasonable.
So your positions are not academic
I don't
at
bring
all.
up the
And I've actually talked to shut the
Normal, can
shut the
I change
fuck
the
up,
title
Robert
to-
Taylor. Shut the fuck
Can I
up.
change that to
At least I talk
normal?
about things that happened today, not 1945, dude.
Okay.
What do you want to change?
He's very passionate and aggressive.
Why are Jews hated?
Why don't you change it to
Because
the story of Passover?
Because they allegedly killed Jesus Christ. I thought you were going to ask a hard question.
Because we control the banks in the media.
So wait, you're telling me that people are upset that Jews killed a Jew, and so they're holding it against a Jew for killing a Jew?
Yes, I am telling you that. Yes, I am.
Why that doctor killed Michael Jackson? That's the real question.
What was that guy's name?
Propofol.
Yeah, piece of shit.
What was
That motherfucking Dr. Conrad Murray, that son of a bitch.
Conrad Murray is his name.
I think he was negligent. I think he didn't kill him. He was just bad at his job.
What's actually fascinating about Conrad Murray is that he was paid $300,000 a year by the insurance company to protect Michael Jackson.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, well, good job, kid.
Oh look, Abby S is justifying terrorism in the chat. That's real nice.
See how relaxed everybody gets when they hear
I mean, the point is, if all you're gonna do is talk about Israel, the Jews, and never talk about other countries like Pakistan, India, China, Japan, whatever was going on in 1945, I mean, what kind of a historian are you?
Yeah, China is something that I would love to talk about. Like, if everyone else wants to talk about China instead.
Those Chinese people control the banks in the media.
Go ahead, talk about China.
The Communist Party was created by Israel Epstein. Look it up. The Chinese Communist Party.
Absolutely.
I heard that Mao was put in charge by the CIA so they could sell cigarettes to China.
Israel Kung Fu Epstein. That was his name.
and they smoke a lot of cigarettes.
And a lot of opium.
It was the American tobacco farmer that put the communists in charge so they could give them all cancer and take their money.
My family never did that.
Well, is there anything more you wanted to say about China, or are you good for now?
Is there a Dominican Republican diaspora?
He's
And what makes a
bossy.
Dominican a Republican?
He's bossy. He's bossy.
Did we exercise the J word whispers? Anything else about the J words, gentlemen?
You know what it is? They have us on a pedestal because they're kind of into their own religion, but it's puzzling to them that we still exist. So they're like, if they're so perfect, how come somebody did something wrong over there? Like, how could they be perfect? I saw that a Jew did a bad thing. It kind of blows their mind. And part of it maybe is black and white thinking. And part of it is like a deep, deep, deep belief in the Bible. But the deeper they go, they can't get over the fact that the Jews are in there. And then they're supposed to have inherited the covenant from us, and yet we're still here, and we don't buy their stories. So it's like, why do you need us to buy your story? What do you care what we buy?
Also, 99% of us Jews never leave the religion during our lifetime, and over
Have you left the religion, Steve Apple?
over 30% of Christians have left their childhood religion. This is a new study that was just put out by the
Why
Pew
the fuck
Research.
do you have to put on like this NPR voice every time you talk?
That's how he talks.
That's how I
Make
talk.
it stupid. Talk like a normal fucking person.
You mean like you?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think I want to talk like you, but you know, I'm more concerned with the words that I say than the voice that says them.
You walked right into that one.
I did. That was funny.
Well, the Jacksons got together under the Unity tour, so it really doesn't matter. They split up. It doesn't matter. They did enough. Somebody was
Easy
saying
as
J
1,
word.
2, 3.
They just have to acknowledge that they succeeded in getting back together.
Hey, Goo, what happened in the siege of Jerusalem in 70 CE? Why did the Romans do that?
Because Jesus Christ predicted it, that's why.
Actually, Norm didn't know about this. Remember, Norm, when you got that wrong in front of Cynic? About the whole fall of the Second Temple?
Hello, my favorite teapot.
What are you talking about with Cynic? That's well, you were there to be on his side, maybe. What do you think I got wrong exactly?
Remember we were asking you these questions that we considered
You were trying to say what date did the temple fall or something?
No.
It's like, oh my God, you're not a Jew. You're not a Jew. You don't know what date the temple fell. Like what? And then Goose said, when was the last time I was synagogue? I said yesterday. He's like, bullshit.
Well,
I haven't been to synagogue in years.
That's a significant moment in Jewish history. The fact that you didn't know that is actually.
I haven't been to synagogue in years.
I don't memorize dates.
But I am going to Passover with family on Saturday.
You as a Jew don't know about the fall of the Second Temple.
I didn't say I don't know about it. I said I did. I don't memorize dates, which is a weird thing to do. And his whole program is to somehow prove that the Jews are not the Jews. He's got all this weird alternate history. It's like a comic book the way he talks.
I find it fascinating that people that are not Jewish constantly tell us Jews that we're not real Jews.
Right, exactly. So funny.
I hear that a lot from the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah, now the Palestinians picked it up.
You know, us Jews don't claim to be Israelites. Us Jews don't claim to be Israelites. We just claim to be Jews. The Hebrew Israelites of today claim to be the original Hebrew Israelites, and you know what us Jews say? We don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's what invaders usually do.
What's an invader?
Who did we invade? We live in the United States of America. I don't live in Israel.
It kills them that they're not us. It's like, wait, if we're Christian converts, then how could you be real?
Haven't you J-word whispers heard that there's not a speck of dust out of place in the whole universe, and essentially your opinions are shit?
Wow.
You know, most dust comes from your shedded skin. That's true.
Nobody cares, Boomer.
Hey, Doge.
I wasn't the one that brought up dust.
You're a boomer.
Yes, I am on the tail end of Boomer. I got in by about a year. That's true.
Okay, so were you born 1964?
No.
65?
No.
Tail end. You said tail end.
Yeah. Obviously your ears
61.
were. So what's your point?
Are you a boomer, yes or no? Answer the question.
Yes.
Fucking boomer.
And I said, yeah, I made it in by the tail end. What's the big deal? So what?
You're a boomer.
Yes, I am, and proud of it, baby.
I really hate you.
I know.
Oh, I
He's
forgot
honest.
one thing.
Yes, I'm the most honest. Well, let me just say I'm very honest, yes.
And I was talking about
He was
this.
about to say that he was the...
You know what else I realized, Steve? It's daddy issues, too. They're, like, angry at daddy. Which
Could
maybe
be.
is angry
Could
at
be.
God.
Might be. I don't know.
Daddy issues. By the way, I don't believe you're an atheist, Steve.
Sounds like y'all are flirting.
Yes, I know you told me that a week ago, Norm.
All right, I just want to make sure you remember. And
No,
I don't mean
of course
it to be
I remember.
offensive. I don't mean it to be offensive.
Norm, I don't take offense
What
to
makes
it.
you think we have daddy issues?
Well, actually, he didn't say
Because
we. He said you.
Yeah, but I mean a lot of the anti-Semites and also a lot of the Palestinians, which is sort of kissing cousins to the anti-Semite.
What if I told you I get my anti-Semitism from my father?
And when was the last time you spoke with your father?
That would not surprise me.
When was the last time you spoke with your father?
You're a dumb fuck. My father's Italian, you dumb nigger.
Well, that's
a good answer to the question.
Why
When
would you
was
use
the
that
last
word?
time
Is he
you spoke
is he
with your
Sicilian?
father?
Did you guys get raped by the
It does
Moors?
seem like you do have daddy issues with an answer like
they're
that.
actually
Why would you
Northern
use that
Italian.
word in here? What's
You
the
see,
deal?
Diego thought that was some kind of god.
You don't know what believes in.
Fucking no.
No,
You're a
it's
fucking...
Obviously, he doesn't want to
You don't
answer
even
the
know what the
question
fuck
because he
you're
does
talking
have daddy issues.
Yeah.
That's okay. I know a lot of people that don't get along with their fathers. It's okay. It's not a rare story.
So what's up with people who hate
Well, I
like
think it's
black
you guys
people
that
and
have daddy
Jews?
issues, considering that you guys go by the matrilineal heritage, because you guys are cucks and you guys allow your women to get fucked by other foreign men.
There we go.
I didn't
It's
let
the truth.
anybody get.
Who goes by their maternal lineage? Only you cucks do.
Well, it's probably why I got divorced 25 years ago.
So if anything,
Because
I
I got
think you guys
cucked.
that have the collective daddy issues.
I think I touched a nerve here because
No, I'm the one that touched the nerve, Norm, because I asked him a minute ago when was the last time he spoke with his father, and he's spoken about everything else except the answer to the
The
question.
silence
hour
was
ago.
thunderous. The
You
silence
spoke
was
to your
thunderous.
father an hour ago. Okay,
Yes.
congratulations.
What did you guys say to each other?
He actually yelled for the chicken tenders
Do
from his
I
basement.
have to go into detail?
No, just keep it
Robert
general.
Taylor, shut the fuck up.
No, you don't have to go
You know,
into detail.
this guy, Diego.
No, keep it
aka
broad and
let me
general.
tell you,
So
What
obviously
did
you
you
speak
guys
fluent
Robert
Italian, right?
Taylor.
You speak fluent
this
Italian,
guy
yes?
comes onto this app and plays a character. He tries to come off as this traditional Catholic conquistador, but this guy spent fucking 3
Now I
episodes.
know why you don't like me, because I don't play a
He
character,
spent
because I'm
3
myself.
Episodes. Listen, he spent 3
I am
episodes on
listening
this
to
guy's YouTube channel debating on whether or not God exists. I mean, this guy was a militant atheist, right? I mean, not even an agnostic. I mean, he's sort of like Steve Apple here. And he's over here coming back on.
I've never been a
talking-
militant
look at this guy.
anything.
Go ahead, Diego. Answer. You
I've
fuck.
never been
And
a
you know what's
militant
crazy?
anything.
You know what's crazy? Let me point this out too. Diego, you are a visible Mexican. You are visibly Mexican, sir. So you can play all this white nationalist crap on Clubhouse, but it isn't going to fucking fly past me, bro. You're done.
Okay, you and your northern Italian father.
Yeah.
So you probably speak fluent Italian, yes?
No. As most Italian Americans don't.
Oh, okay. I just figured that because you said your dad speaks Italian. So
I
since
didn't
you
say
spoke
that.
to him, yeah, you did.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
I said he is.
Hey, how you doing, you
Italian.
You said your dad speaks Italian. That's exactly what you said.
I did not say that.
Oh.
Diego made a snarky joke, and he assumed that my father was Dominican, but he's not. It's my mother who's Dominican.
Now, I'm going to give Goo the benefit of the doubt here, and I'm going to say Goo probably didn't have his father take him to a place to be castrated, like other groups of people in this room.
Yeah.
Well, thank goodness you're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
It's a pretty big move there to take your infant son and cut his dick off. Pretty bold.
Are you talking about circumcision?
I'm just saying, if we're talking about daddy issues, one would think that's an obvious one.
Hey, how you motherfuckers doing? Hey, Steve.
Why, if somebody
Steve,
was
you
uncomfortable
are.
with that, why would
Steve,
we
you
be
are.
doing it?
Steve, you are no good Khazar.
Say that again? What's a Khazar again?
I don't know.
I
What is a
understood that reference.
Khazar? I have no idea. Never heard the word before.
So one thing we've learned is that the Jew haters have daddy issues, and they're obsessed with us, and they know that we really are who we are, and it makes them crazy. Like, they can't live with it. So in some ways, they're very religious, Steve.
Hey, did you pronounce that wrong because you're from New Jersey?
You do. That's not the majority of people
Pronounce
who
what?
agree with you, Norm.
Hey, how you doing?
You could psychoanalyze that all you want, but that's simply not the case.
What's not the case? Did you have daddy issues?
Okay, so did the anti-Semites of late antiquity have daddy issues?
I haven't gotten that far back. I'm just talking about the people.
What are you an anti-Semite?
I'm dealing with the people
He
that
called me an anti-Semite.
No, I'm asking you. Forget about what he called you. I'm asking you flat out. Are you an anti-Semite?
Of course you're an anti-Semite.
Anti-Semite.
I'm
lactose intolerant.
It's a simple question, as you would say. It's a very simple question.
Hey,
it's a yes or a no.
Listen, fucker. Listen.
You don't want to answer that question either. You want all of us Jews to answer your questions, but you don't want to answer any of ours.
Answer the question.
Please do. Answer.
Steve, let me answer it.
Steve is good at this.
So, I'm not an anti-Semite, because to be an anti-Semite means that you hate Jews by virtue of their race or ethnicity. I don't believe that.
No, it doesn't mean that you hate
Thank you for answering.
By virtue of.
No,
he just hates me and you individually. It has nothing whatsoever to do with us being Jews.
He's never met us. How could you hate somebody you don't know?
He's met us on Clubhouse.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Okay, what's fucky about me?
Your refusal to answer a simple yes or no question.
Why would that suck?
And what's sucky about me is the way I talk, because I answer straightforward questions with straightforward answers.
But we're having a conversation right now. This is our conversation.
No.
Quite frankly, I like the way I talk, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't, and in fact, tell me, is there anybody else on Clubhouse who gets imitated more on Clubhouse besides me?
You're not that interesting.
More people imitate me on Clubhouse than anybody I know. Isn't that true?
To be seen. I've never seen that before.
Really?
Imitated
you just said you don't like me because of the way I talk.
Yeah, and it sucks.
Right, exactly. You haven't said one other thing about me that you don't like except the way I talk. Well, I'm telling you, more people imitate the way I talk than anybody else. And by the way...
Well, that's the highest form of flattery.
I was going to say, and the people that imitate me, they don't like me either, but they go around Clubhouse imitating me.
I've never heard them do that.
It's true!
Yeah, I've actually never heard anybody do that.
You'll hear them. They'll slow down their talk and give spaces. They'll go, I'm Steve Appel. I'm Steve Apple. I want to talk about being an atheist. They imitate me all day long, and they don't like me.
You know, for someone who doesn't believe in God, you sure as shit talk about it a lot.
Well, how do you think I've become so popular?
Like, do you think I talk about unicorns all day long? Like, I know they don't exist.
No, but you talk about me.
Well, I'm only addressing
I came into the room, I didn't say a word for the first 3 minutes.
Hold on, Goo. I don't understand why you hate Uncle Steve so much, Goo? What's the problem, bro?
There's something demonic about him.
You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you.
Don't you?
Day of the Pillow.
Does anybody realize that 1.1 million Jews were killed in Jerusalem during Titus's siege? 1.1 million!
Yeah, your dead ancestors.
Rayabia, we all know that that's you.
You go fuck yourself, bitch.
Yeah.
Rayabia, why do you put pedophile over your picture as your PTR? And what happened to those two girls on the bus that you approached, the young ones?
I don't know. I never heard of that bullshit, you fucking faggot.
Wow. He's got a potty mouth.
It's his love language.
So El Norma, was the King David Hotel bombing a terrorist attack or no?
How much do you know about this incident? Do you think it was a terrorist attack?
Well, you don't know much about it either.
Well, I'm reading what Abby wrote in the chat.
Okay, so let's look at what's
Or was it a terrorist attack when your dad?
Well, I think we should read what Abby wrote. From what she writes, it doesn't look like it. And I'm wondering why you even care. Like, why? Is it because you think that Jews hold themselves above others, so we're incapable of doing anything
No, but
wrong?
your refusal to admit that the Irgun was a terrorist organization.
Why would I affirm something about which I'm not informed? That would be stupid.
But the thing
Maybe
is that you're lying about not being informed.
Oh, really? How would you know that?
Because I know this for a fact that you're lying.
Okay, tell me how you know.
I just know.
What's the fact?
Just accept it.
That's not just knowing is not a fact. Just
I know
is
you're
something
lying.
in you. Right. But that's
And
in
everybody
your
in this room knows that you're lying, and you're full of
Everyone,
shit.
now you speak for everyone in the room.
I do. I have.
So you're a little deluded, right?
Okay.
This tells us a lot about
The
you.
British administrative headquarters for mandatory Palestine, housed in the southern wing of the King David Hotel in Jerusalem, were bombed in a terrorist attack on July 22nd, 1946, by the militant right-wing Zionist underground organization Irgun during the Jewish insurgency.
Who are you quoting, Goo? Whose opinion are you quoting?
This is Wikipedia.
Okay, and who is responsible for the source of the thing
Oh
you're reading?
my God!
Did you not check? You didn't check, did you?
Oh,
You're not that smart, Goo. Does it feel bad to be that stupid? Maybe part of it is also just feeling stupid, so you're angry.
Did the Palestinian Hasbara people take over?
Do you feel stupid and impotent, or just one or the other? I'm going to say both. My money is on both.
So can you refute what
is other people in the room?
Can you refute it?
Norm, I've never taken a blue pill in my entire life, just saying.
Why did you say that?
Because you accused him of being impotent.
That's stupid.
91 people were killed. 46 people injured.
Right. So, are you obsessed with Jews because you feel stupid and impotent?
This isn't about Jews. We're talking about an incident.
He said he wasn't. Oh, I'm sorry. He said he wasn't an anti-Semite. He didn't say he wasn't obsessed. Sorry.
Yeah. No, but I'm talking about you now, and why are you trying to run away from my questions? Why are you obsessed?
You're running away from my questions.
Listen, we've gone back and forth on this, and what did I say? I said I wasn't informed. And you're insisting that I am, which is a form of schizophrenia. You thinking you know what I know. You think you're inside my head. That's mental illness, Goo.
You mean, Norm, when you say I'm not really an atheist? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's different, Steve.
Norm, I got you, babe. I got you.
You got me, and I see what you did there, but I don't believe you're an atheist for other reasons.
Creep.
That's
you're
okay.
a creepy ass motherfucker, man.
Okay, man. Look, you're not that high on my infrared either.
Just to go stare at
you're not exactly sitting on Parnassus for me either. I'm not giving you any gold. I'm not giving you any gold.
You're a creepy motherfucker, man. You have a creepy voice.
Yeah.
You know, you have the Tales of the Crypt
What,
type
you
of
think
voice.
you sound like
You know what I'm saying?
Barry White? Who do you think you sound
that
like?
skeleton motherfucker from Tales of the Crypt.
Yeah.
That's
Look, you're not
what
the
you sound
high
like.
hit parade either. I don't think that much of you either. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, there ain't much to think about you. I mean, you're a creep motherfucker.
You think
You know,
seem a little
you
bit
sound like the Tales of the Crypt.
right. You
You know
look
what I'm
like you sound like a big
Greetings.
person to me. I'll be honest with you. Big
And here's
dumb.
another
I don't know-
tale from the Crypt from El Normo.
You sound big and dumb to me. I can't help it.
Shut your ass up.
You're a big dumb fool.
Shut
right?
the fuck up.
When did you drop
You know
out
what
of
I'm
high
saying?
school?
You voted for Trump, and Trump ain't helping you, cocksuckers.
Which year did you drop out of high school?
No, I never dropped out of high school.
Matt, he won't
No,
admit that he
where'd
voted
you go to
for
high
Trump.
school,
By the way. He did vote for Trump. He 100% voted for Trump.
Yeah, he voted for his own downfall. El Normo, how do you feel? How do you feel that Trump ain't even helping you cocksuckers over there?
So do you
He's
work
giving
as a
you false,
custodian?
fake promises.
Are you a custodian, Matt? I'm just asking.
Mike.
What do you
Mike,
do for a living?
custodian.
Oh, yeah, custodian. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm a boxer.
For a living, really?
I knock motherfuckers out.
Do you?
That's what I do.
In prison, you mean?
In prison, I don't have to do it in prison streets. You know what I'm saying? Bare knuckle, MMA, boxing, any one of them, motherfucker.
What were you in for, motherfucker? What were you in for, motherfucker?
Well, why are you putting on a black
for,
scent?
motherfucker?
Why are you putting on a black scent, bro?
What was you in prison for, motherfucker? Why'd you tell the real?
Wow.
What were you in for?
My name is El Normo.
What were you in for? What were you in for?
My name is El Normo, and I think I'm the most intelligent Jew on the planet.
Nah.
I know more than everybody on here. My IQ is 1,000.
What
the fuck out of here, El Normo.
What the fuck were you in prison for, man? What'd you do?
History was the biggest day in history.
What'd you do?
My criminal record is a complete blank.
Yeah. In other words, what did you do? Why were you in prison?
Why was I in prison?
Why was I
in prison?
Yeah.
Listen, if I was ever in prison, I'd be outside of the fucking gates, and everybody would be inside the gates. El Normo.
Well, you said that you were a boxer in prison. You said it a minute.
No, I never said that. You're sitting there putting words in my mouth because you're a jackass.
Boxer, you said in prison.
No, I'm not a prison boxer. I'm a boxer.
I see.
You will know my name very well. I don't want you knowing my name. Who knows? You know, you probably tell Bob Arum, "Oh, don't fucking sign that guy. He hates Jews." That's what your faggot ass will say.
Yeah. Are you worried about that?
No, I really don't give a fuck.
Don't tell your name.
Ain't nobody gonna sit up here and fucking duct tape my
I'm not worried about it. You're a big brave man, right? You're a good.
I'm just saying. I know a cat like you. I know how you get down. I know how a cat like you gets down.
Yeah, you knock.
You know the way you act in Amir's room. The way you act in Amir's room. You'll sit up here and try to.
What's your name? Stop dancing.
I don't need to sit up here. El Normo, I don't know your name. You might be an alias. You might be an agent for the Israeli Mossad. I don't know who you are.
You're supposed to be a boxer, not a dancer. Or do you dance too?
Let's see, I style on motherfuckers. You damn right. I dance in the ring, style on the motherfucker.
Oh, do you?
And knock them the fuck out.
Yeah,
Like a butterfly.
You're a dancer too. So what's your name?
You know what, El Normo, you're a goofy.
Come on, man. What's your name? What's your name, big boxer man? Big Mr. Brady.
You know who the fuck this is. You see me every time in the other room. I'm just on my other fucking account because I'm on a call right now. I'm on another call right now, tough guy.
Why can't I be a Jew?
I'm on another phone. You know who the fuck I am, El Normo.
How come
my name all the time is Rayabi. You know who that handsome looking monster is? Rayabi, that's me. Jackass motherfucker.
You mean
goofy ass motherfucker. Yeah, the native black guy that looks very that has more muscles than you have brains. You know what I'm saying? I have more muscles in one fucking finger than you have brains in your entire cranium. You know what I'm saying? Like your IQ level has to be around 50.
What's that now?
I could post my IQ level and I wasn't even fucking trying.
Is it
higher than yours?
Is it as much as your shoe size?
I have a question, man. No, honestly, why were you sitting up here? Why did you sit up here and say that you went to the fucking military in Israel just to stare at females, bro? Like, what the fuck kind of dude? Like, dude, like, how the fuck would they sit up here? How the fuck did they allow you in the military? You probably cost like 1,000 lives.
You a little
looking at, oh man, damn man, she looks fine out on the battlefield, and then damn, you got popped. I guarantee you never experienced no damn warfare in your life.
You want to punch the bullet, Urkel?
You never.
Tell us who you.
We never.
Urkel, come on. Don't be
normal. You're a
clown. Listen, one Jew can't hurt you. Just say who you are.
You're a clown. Normal. And let me just say this. I don't really hate. I don't have hatred for Jews. I have hatred for Zionists.
You want to be us.
I have hatred for Zionists, murdering scumbags. I don't hate Jews. I actually have friends that are Jewish friends. Normal.
No, you don't.
I hope you know. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You don't have any friends.
I don't have any friends. Normal. I guarantee you don't have no real friends. You just have associates. Associates are not friends, normal.
You're alone.
Hey, define the word friend, normal. Define the word friend, normal. I have no issues with Jews. I have issues with Zionist motherfuckers like yourself.
You don't know what a Zionist is.
Trump wearing, MAGA hat wearing cocksuckers like yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Know what a Zionist is. $10, which you don't have, says you don't know.
Let's see, the IDF, let's see, the war criminal known as Netanyahu, the people in Israel are calling for his head because they're trying to bring them into a war that they don't want to be in.
I'm so glad I don't own a MAGA hat.
You know what I mean?
You want to be chosen, man. Right?
I mean, I don't listen. Normal. If we listen. You believe in no, shut up. You believe in Kabbalah. You believe in the fucking what's that gay ass shit. You believe.
Isn't that what you want?
No.
That Madonna shit?
You don't believe in the Torah. You don't believe in the Tanakh.
I don't believe
all right?
What is the Torah?
You believe in the Talmud. The Talmud says you can bomb and destroy people for no reason.
What I believe in. What is the Talmud?
You're a Talmud adherent. You're not Torah adherent. If you follow the Torah, there would be less wars on this earth. But because you follow the Talmud,
have you ever seen the Torah?
There's nothing but fucking wars all throughout the Middle East. Iran, Iran. You know what I'm saying? We guys want to go to war with Iran.
There's a lot of butt fucking in the Middle East. Is that what he said?
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
He doesn't know what Zionism is. He doesn't know what Zion is. Doesn't know what a Talmud is. Doesn't know what a Torah is.
Isn't it like a mountain?
But he's got lots of thoughts in his head that are all confusing him. Are you confused?
No, you are a goofy. You are a goofy, weird motherfucker. Like all I ever hear you say is how much you hate the Palestinians over there.
Abbott and Costello, the two of you are not.
No. Abbott and Costello, I'm definitely not. Well, he's probably Abbott, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I bet you don't know who Abbott is.
Oh, I know Abbott and Costello. I watched some old films back
I bet you don't know who Abbott is. Which one is Abbott? Which one is Abbott?
Which one is Abbott? I mean, listen, like I said, I haven't seen
what? I don't know which is which. I don't know which is which.
What's Abbott first?
Yeah, he's the smaller one. The other one's the fat one. I got you.
That is.
All I know is who's on first.
Wrong twice.
It doesn't matter, though.
Is it hard to be as stupid as you are, or is it easy for you? It sounds hard, basically. Am I wrong? Is it hard to hate Jews as much as you without knowing a damn thing?
I don't hate Jews. I hate Zionism.
He told you he doesn't hate
Zionism?
Jews,
What is Zionism? What is that?
Oh, my God. Let's see. Zionism. I mean,
why don't you look it up?
Not speaking of the Zion that you speak of, that's spoken of in the scriptures, your perverted aspect and ideology that was established by the Rothschilds, by the Brigetti, the DuPonts, by the international bankers.
There's no Rothschild.
All right, the Balfour Declaration that was established in the 1900s.
Try again.
Yes, that's the concept of original Zionism.
It's not what Zionism is.
In America, I mean, look, I got clips of fucking what's old dude's name? What's old dude's name? Netanyahu saying that they have America in their pockets. The rabbi said the same thing.
That's not what Zionism is.
Normal.
He didn't say that.
What's that now?
He said he had America in his pocket. The guy's got a point.
He
did say
the
that.
answer to my question, what is Zionism?
Did he not say
He's
that?
got America in his
Did
pocket.
not say that.
How he could have... So what is Zionism? Tell us.
I mean, if you want me to break the word down, I mean Zion, right? Parched land in Israel, right?
What is Zion?
And also, too, if we want to, I'm saying if we want to break it down from an etymological standpoint, that's a whole different. That's a whole different. That's a whole different goal. Ism is what doctrine and ideologies, right? Zion in the scriptures is talking about the parched land that's in Israel, right? All right, Gaza Strip, all right, Palestine, so on and so forth.
You don't fucking know, dude.
All right. So if you break it out etymologically, it's Zionism. All right, the ideology of Zion. That's what. That's the etymological breakdown. But
I didn't.
No,
you don't know
shut up.
Shut up.
Let him answer
what
the
is
question.
Zionism?
Well, El Normal can't stop talking. He does this shit in the mirror. He does this shit in the mirror's room with the Palestinians to make his point more valid by over talking.
What is Zionism?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I've dealt with people, whether it be Christians, Israelites. That's how you try to over talk somebody to make your point more valid, and it does not work with me. El Normal, I can do this all day.
The music has stopped. Now, what is Zionism? Stop dancing. Go ahead.
Did I just not break it down?
No.
Oh my God, you were simple.
Definition of
I like to break down the etymological break.
Of the word.
Oh my God, coward!
I got to give Mad the benefit of the doubt. I heard what he said, and quite frankly, I have to agree with him on what the etymology was 2,000 years ago. Now, what I have hold on, Norm, I'm not finished. Now, what I didn't hear Mad say, and maybe I'm having hearing problems, is what it means today. But I heard him clearly what it meant 2,000 years ago.
He doesn't know what it means, is what he's telling us. Mm-hmm. This is how stupid the man is. He uses a word and doesn't know what it means.
I think he's very smart, Norm. I'm going to disagree with you on that one. He doesn't sound stupid.
I guess reasonable men can disagree.
You see how he overtalks cats and he said,
"Go ahead, redeem yourself. Prove me wrong."
Listen to the podcaster, man.
Redeem yourself, man. Show the room how wrong I am.
You're goofy.
You know what Zionism is. Now tell us right now.
You know, I'm going to go on mute. I'm going to see how long it takes for you to shut the fuck up.
Wow. So you're giving in, huh? You're taking the fall. You're taking the technical knockout. Well done. Good job, man.
You see how long? God damn, you see how long it took him to fucking shut up?
I don't blame you one bit.
Wow, see, you can't stop talking. See, look at this motherfucker.
Yeah,
like you're a clown.
Check this out, motherfucker.
Yo, Normal, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you something.
No,
the rabbis I've spoken to on the streets when I used to teach on the street.
Don't run away.
Oh, wow. See,
don't be a bitch.
Yo, Normal, you're the biggest bitch in here, man. You're the biggest creep in here. You're by far the biggest creep in here.
Okay, great.
So, Normal, I'm gonna tell you something. I've spoken to at least two rabbis on the street. They're more intelligent than you are, man. You're not a good example of any kind of intellectual conversation. All you are is a hack. You're a hack. You are a no good loser hack. That's what you are.
What Zionism is? Sure I am.
I don't know. I haven't seen his movies yet. Are you a hack?
Tell us what Zionism is. Tell us.
Is he a movie star?
You're a smart man, right? Tell us what. You're a smart
fella.
No,
he's a documentary director, right? No.
You're a smart fellow. What is Zionism, man? Come on, tell the room. You're clever, man. Right?
How long is this motherfucker going? So he's going to ask the question and still constantly keep talking.
No, I'll shut up as soon as you answer it. I want to hear you answer it. What is Zionism?
Let's see. I broke down the etymological breakdown.
No, you didn't really. You mentioned Zion. Do you know what Zion is, by the way?
Oh, my God. I mean, it means parched land. It's in the land.
No, incorrect,
sir. Oh, my God.
Incorrect. You don't know what Zionism
is. Now we're playing mental.
What Zionism means?
Zion is Jerusalem.
Now we're playing mental gymnastics with this clown.
No, Zion is Jerusalem. But what is Zionism, if you know? I don't think you know.
God,
I think what he's trying to get you to say is that it's the belief that the Jewish people deserve a homeland.
I don't know. I'm not trying to get
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said that it's based off of their ideology, the Zionism God damn, can you shut the fuck up?
Well, can you answer the fucking question you have?
I mean, shit, how the fuck am I supposed to answer the question if you keep asking the question? You ask questions. Listen, hey, I hope everybody is listening to this clown, man. I hope you guys are not sitting up here putting this guy on a
Yeah,
pedestal.
I am. I'm getting annoyed. Norm, stay on mute. Let him answer because we can't hear if you keep asking the same question over him while he's speaking.
He
You're
hasn't
asking
answered
the
for
same.
half an hour.
Norm. He's trying to. You won't shut your
He's
fucking
not trying.
mouth.
He's trying to change his.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you to the audience so we can hear his definition.
You drop me,
right?
I'm gonna leave. But I don't think he has a definition.
Who gives a damn? At this
Nobody.
point, we can't hear anybody else.
That's okay. I'll leave too, Norm, if you leave.
Fair enough.
Okay, and then we'll just all go to bed. Who gives a fuck?
Nobody. I'll mute up if man knows what Zion
Diego,
is.
the wannabe white beaner.
Solidarity for Norm.
They have a room about you. Diego, the wannabe white beaner. I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Solidarity for Norm.
Oh, Norm. Oh, okay. That cocksucker left. Okay. So, yeah. Once again, the etymological breakdown. Zion, of course, like I said, the area of Israel, Jerusalem. All right, where the God, oh my God, you
asking for
sucker, man.
You don't fucking know, do you? You don't know, do you?
All right, all right, El Normal. You know, you're like a female. You can't. You will not shut the fuck up.
See, in the
You will
morning,
not shut the fuck up.
I'll be a man.
Oh, Jazzy left. Okay, so now you know what? It's a free for all. You know what?
Yeah.
That you couldn't let me answer the question that we got into, and that's okay. But also, I realized that like I don't want to reveal too much, but I just realized that it was just another thing. It wasn't necessarily something that was going to change the whole friendship, or it was just something that I had done. And maybe, yeah. Does that make sense?
Totally. There's a great AA saying, expectations of premeditated resentments.
It's a good line.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I had a friend in Los Angeles who was like, you want to go to an AA meeting? I said, why? He said, to meet the girls. I said,
Yeah.
really?
You know what? No, everybody says that it's not AA, it's NA, Narcotics Anonymous. Everybody I know in recovery says that if you really want pussy, go to NA.
It's crazy.
The AA is like to get sober. You say go to AA.
Well, what about SA? Like sex addicts?
Yeah, I mean, I should go to that, but I think that it's like letting the fox in the hen house, man.
I knew someone who did, okay. Actually, I do know someone who did that essay thing. They had a porn addiction. Yeah. They actually had a terrible experience. They were caught doing something very untoward. They were caught soliciting an underage hooker. They were arrested. Shit. So I think it might have even been part of the treatment or something.
What's that show, To Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
You know the person.
Well, I mean, I know, but it didn't happen in this country. It happened somewhere else. They weren't on that show. But I think in order to keep their marriage going, they had to take that. They had to do that kind of treatment. Listen, people don't talk about it. If you're in Sex Addicts Anonymous, it makes AA look very socially acceptable. Do you know what I'm saying? Like AA, hey, okay, everyone's an alcoholic, but sex addicts, whoa, dude. And if it's bad enough that you have to go to meetings for it, I mean, that's really a trip, and I think that people don't want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Within addictions, there is a hierarchy, I think.
Well, yeah, I would say like pedophilia, prostitution,
oh my God,
addiction is probably. Well, I mean, I think I'd rather have that than like a meth addiction, personally. But still,
it does less of a toll on your body.
Less on your body, right? I know, like you could end up in. You're more likely to end up in like prison.
Oh, if you go to jail, you're going to be treated a lot worse if you're a pedophile than if you're a meth addict. A lot worse, but can you really make all your decisions based on that? No.
So I don't know if you guys are ready for this conversation, but I just academic. For me, it's not an issue. I don't go there, but we have
we have this hard cutoff of like for the age of consent or whatever, like 18 in the U.S. It's different in different countries. I think 16 in parts of Europe. It's interesting, actually. Even the word pedophile, like we use the word pedophile for people. If you were suddenly, if she was 17 and 364 days, it's like, oh, you're a pedophile, right? But actually, if you look it up, technically, there's technically different words. You're actually not a pedophile unless it's below puberty. And there's different words for different age groups. So actually, if you go for someone who's like 17, the proper word is ephebophile. It's like they have it's more gradations, which makes sense, to be honest.
For sure.
But
I'm reminded of the Beatles song. She was just 17.
There you go. These guys. So yeah, we don't. It's funny we don't talk about them as being pedos, but like.
No, because listen, if you're 18 or 20 and you're dating a 17-year-old, it should not be against the law. Okay? If you're a 19-year-old,
it is.
I know, but it's wrong. If you're a 19-year-old dating a 17-year-old, that should not be against the law. It should be the French rule: half your age plus 7. No, I'm kidding.
Is that like a legal rule?
No, I don't really know. That's a rule about dating what's socially acceptable.
I break that rule. Like I've broken that rule like a bunch of times.
Wow. On which end? Were you the younger person or the older one?
I was never. I mean, I dated a woman who was 8. Let me think. So she was 32, and I was like 24.
Holy shit!
So that I guess is pushing that limit. Was I below the limit there?
No, that's cool though. I would have loved to have dated a 32-year-old when I was 24.
Yeah, so I did that, and then that kind of broke me in some ways, some different ways. But to be honest, after that, I don't know if other, I don't really care what other people think, but I just told myself like age. My kind of mantra or whatever is like, I don't worry about age. I just worry about like, am I into this person or not? So I have a very wide range. I'm now in my early 40s. I was, last year I dated a 19-year-old. It's just not I just don't think about, it's not about her age. It's just like, do we have a connection? But I also, I go with women in their mid to late 30s.
I'm chewing my head to do that off. To pull that off.
I just don't think about it. It's not an issue. It's just like, are we into each other? Yes or no? Okay, yeah. Then it doesn't.
In my head.
I'm not worried about some arbitrary. I'm worried if I happen to have this connection with someone.
And I'm gonna throw you in the back of my trunk, and then we're gonna drive you off site. And we're going to throw you into the prison, and we're going to lock you in jail, and we're going to throw the key into the Pacific Ocean. That's what we're going to do.
How come you never took 2 minutes to see what Zionism is? How come you never did that? Is it because you can't read? Do you know how to read? Honestly.
Let's see, I can read Japanese, I can read Spanish, I can read English.
Okay.
And I can read Hebrew, both ancient and paleo.
Okay, so if I say you la via del tren subterráneo es peligrosa, what would that mean?
So, El Normal.
I asked a question.
Quick question, El
Normal. So I'll say it again. La via del tren subterráneo es peligrosa. What does that mean?
I'm on the beginner stage of that.
Okay. Let's try Hebrew. Modani lefanecha melachai v'kayam. What is that?
Atal Mamzer. Atal Yehudi.
Okay, so you don't know what Zionism is. You don't speak any languages. You don't have much of an IQ. Are you a Black Hebrew Israelite?
Black Hebrew Israelite. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the Hebrew Israelites call themselves black. But
is that a yes?
El Normal, you've seen me on here before. You know who the fuck I am.
I wouldn't ask you.
Let's see the muscle-bound boxer.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People talking about nothing, wasting all their time. Andre down there in the audience is chatting with Elon Musk almost every night on X Spaces, and last night was kind of interesting. This conversation's actually horrifically boring and stupid. Thank you very little, Abba Yaba, Daba Yaba, whatever the fuck your name is. This is retarded. I'm leaving. Have a great night, everyone, and God bless.
Anyways, this.
Oh, I like the way you say you know languages, but you don't know any languages.
I do know language.
No, you don't.
Okay.
He knows stupid and how to waste your time language, that's for sure.
But what's Zionism, though? You said you hate it. You said you want to be a Jew.
You're a fucking MAGA hat wearer.
Well, man, I'm not a MAGA guy, but guys talking about me. What about you?
Let's see, MAGA, the fifth degree of the Church of Satan. That's MAGA or Magus. The fifth degree of the highest degree of the Church of Satan. That's a good thing, right? Oh, let's see. Let's go into it. Since you want to talk about MAGA.
I was talking, to tell you the truth. This guy is stupid as the day is long.
All you do is run your
How
mouth.
do you get to be this stupid? Did you work at being this stupid? Were you born this way?
He practices it. And you haven't heard him on this app. He talks about nothing. It's like he lives at a bus stop or something. He's just, mumbling, just chattering about nothing all day long, every day on this app.
All day long. My name is Doge MAGA, and I think I'm so intelligent
You haven't been to Chillism and heard Riabia talking about nothing for hours? It's unbelievable. He's like Lion. He's like Concrete. He's like all the other ones. He's amazing.
Concrete's not Israelite, Dodge.
Oh, you're Israelite?
Damn right I am.
Wow, I didn't know that. That's so cool. That's very exciting.
Shit.
What color Power Ranger outfit do you wear?
Yeah, I know. Like, do you have a subscription, a membership club?
I wear a Punisher skull. How about that?
You wear a Punisher skull? What are you going to do?
You dig what I'm saying? That's the type of superhero I'm about. Talking about some Power Rangers.
You mean inflicting harm and breaking the law by hurting an innocent person?
Oh, wow. I didn't know that the Punisher go after innocent people.
Oh, the Punisher only goes after the wicked. Okay, I understand.
Oh, so you'd rather be in the damn Green Ranger costume.
I don't know. You should probably be in a straitjacket at some facility somewhere.
You wish.
What's the level of stupid of a person who says he hates something he doesn't know what the thing is that he hates?
I broke it down.
It's like a monkey picking his ass, smelling his own turds.
Incorrect, but you know what? You look like Matt Murdock. You got a black, dark ass face, so you can't even see shit. You can't even see straight. You blind bastard. You blind bastard.
Right.
And you're slow too.
Right.
Probably have a mental learning disability.
Projection alert! Projection alert!
You know what I'm saying?
A mental learning disability. That's what you said, right?
Projection alert!
Oh, I'm projecting. I got you. Fucking retarded motherfucker.
So tell us, what's an example of a mental learning disability, out of curiosity?
Let's see. The example is Norm Green, filmmaker.
Yes.
He probably got shitty.
Let's do a quick little IQ test with you, Dr. Riabia. What is 100 times 1,000? Go ahead, give us the math.
So I ain't gonna fucking
You're not gonna tell us?
I can answer that stupid ass question. That's
Do
a
you
stupid
believe how
question.
stupid this guy is? This is a person who can't spit over his chin.
Just imagine what his body odor is like right now. Do you floss, sir? Do you use a water pick? How do you keep yourself even clean?
I don't think
But that cat, you are retarded.
I don't believe that's you. Do you have any books in your house, man?
Let's see. I got like 150 books.
Okay, so a book off the shelf.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Arthur Koestler, the 13th Tribe. You want me to read that?
Arthur Koestler.
Here we go. You want me to pull that one off? Or do you want me to pull out the $2,000 book? Do you want me to pull out? No, shut up. Do you want me to pull out the book of Laura E. Benson, Black Jews? Jewish woman basically saying that the Jews are black. You want me to pull that one out?
Pull the first one that you mentioned out, and let's see if then I'll teach you how to pronounce the name that you just mispronounced.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, of course not. You can't speak, you can't think, you can't read. Do you have any books in your house?
Let's see.
Do you have any books in your house?
The Russian icons, the expensive ass book known as the Russian icons. You have that? You better have that. I mean, you're supposed to have a whole bunch.
I'm asking you a question.
You're supposed to have a large bank account, right?
I want to see if you have any books in your house. Do you have any books in your house at all?
Let's see.
Yes. Is it yes or no?
Let's see.
Just yes or no. You
I
don't have to
literally
listen.
just named 2 or 3 books that I have.
But you didn't say you have. Okay, you say you
that's
have.
Like repellent for
What's
you
the
though.
first one
That's
you
like
have?
that's like the cross to a damn vampire. You know what I'm saying? If I sit up here and open up them.
Say it again. What's the first book that you mentioned?
Arthur Coulter. You know who that is. Arthur Coulter.
This is a total waste of time. I have to go to the gym. Have a good night, everybody. Farewell.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch.
Pull it off the shelf right now.
Do you want me to?
It's a classic, Ron.
Yeah, I do. I want you to pull it off the shelf.
Could you imagine wasting your life talking about this shit?
Kessler, right?
That's correct.
Oh man, Eleanor, you're a pathetic human being, bro.
Am I though?
Projection alert! Projection alert!
Projection alert. I got.
No, John. Let's do this. Let's just do this. Let's rip it off like a Band-Aid.
What is this, the great historical debate of the lowest IQ people ever on the planet? Clown House Zeros, real world heroes. I mean, Dr. Diego, if you could teach a class on anything, what would you teach a class on?
You know what I teach a class on.
What? How pathetic you are?
So, Matt, pull your book off the shelf. I'm interested to see. Pull it off the shelf. We're going to talk about this book. The first one.
You must be laying down. He left the room, Dr. Yayabya. He left the room to go back to chillism, to talk with Lion and Concrete for a couple more hours for the next 10 years.
I guess he got scared.
Or he got kicked.
Got kicked? By who? Dr. Oscar? Are you kidding me? The guy's sleeping.
I don't know. Somebody wanted to shut it down.
Oh, it was so fascinating.
If it was anything, Jazzy would have kicked me, not him.
Jazzy's in the kitchen eating a ham sandwich. Biggest Jewish dilemma, free ham sandwich. So Andre down there is talking to Elon almost every night on X. He was on there last night. It's kind of impressive. Dr. Andre is another guy who talks about nothing all day long. And amazingly, he has Elon Musk's ear. It's unbelievable.
Oh, he's back. He's
Andre
back.
is one of the smartest guys on the app. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he talks to Elon Musk about nothing. It's pathetic. Have you ever heard him talk to Elon Musk? Yeah, he talks to him on X Spaces. It's unbelievable.
You're a damn fool if you think somebody's talking to Elon Musk that's on this.
Talk to fucking Andre down there. He talks to Elon Musk. I know Andre's X account.
The guy that sounds like
Elon Musk has probably AI talking for him.
The guy that sounds like Elon Musk? You never heard of a fucking burner account, you schmuck?
Elon, who gives a shit?
It's called Adrian Dittman, you fucking wankers. Yeah, Dr. Rayab, yeah, you think we want to listen to you talk all night long about nothing? You're a waste of time.
Oh, yeah, and you guys weren't just talking about some goofy-ass shit just a second ago. I got you.
It was the greatest thing. You left the room. We didn't have to hear stupid shit for 10 minutes. Go away again. Come back in 10 minutes.
I don't need to go away nowhere, bitch. This ain't your fucking room.
Yeah, he's going to stab you now, sounds like.
Oh, wow. I'm going to stab you. I got you.
He's getting...
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold up. My name is Matt Bull. I'm a police officer for the New York precinct, the 34th precinct. I'm here to arrest you, stupid motherfuckers.
Wow, what's the New York precinct? What's that?
Hey, you don't know about the character, but it is what it is. Stupid motherfucker.
So did you figure out what Zionism is?
You fucking stupid.
Am I?
See, Zionism is a bunch of cocksuckers that think that they're gonna blow up fucking Iran. How about that? They're gonna blow up. They're gonna kill the fake military called Hamas, who's being funded by Israel. You know.
So you don't know what Zionism is, right?
Let's see. Zionism is a jackass named Donald Trump, or AKA Donald Chump, who don't know shit about politics, who bankrupt two. Hey, how the fuck you bankrupt two casinos? You bankrupt 2 casinos.
Could be me, but it sounds like you're changing the
This man bankrupt 2 casinos. How the fuck do you bankrupt 2 casinos, man? Wait, you bankrupt one.
Wait, so how did you
bankrupt one? That's bad enough. Then you bankrupt another
You know
one.
how many casinos are bankrupt, you fool? You don't even know anything about the business.
Oh, shit. I knew it.
We got lots of bankrupt casinos, you asshole. You know nothing.